So now the Philadelphia Eagles are sitting at 10-1. Best record in the entire NFL, sitting atop the NFC, currently the #1 seed. And yesterday we saw just how dominant this Eagles offense can be, running the ball for 363 yards against a terrible Packers run defense who struggled to tackle all game long, had no answers for this Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts' rushing ability. Jalen Hurts finished the day with 17 carries for 157 yards, averaging 9.2 yards per carry. Jalen Hurts broke Michael Vick's Eagles rushing record, and he became the first quarterback in NFL history to have 125 plus pass yards and 125 plus rush yards in one half, and he was the first QB since at least 1950 to have 150 plus passing yards and 150 plus rushing yards and multiple passing touchdowns in a single game. So I, for one, thought the Eagles would take a step forward this year, with the trade for A.J. Brown. Thought it was a great trade. You assume, okay, Jalen Hurts will probably get a little bit better. This Eagles team could compete for the top, seed in the NFC East, the top spot there. But I did not see this pure domination coming from the Eagles. I thought they would be good, but I honestly did not see them as being one of the best teams in the NFL, and right now, that is exactly what they are. And to watch this team's ability to run the ball as they did, with the Packers knowing that Jalen Hurts has the ability to run, they had no answer for him. And yes, the Packers defense has been very poor this year, especially the run defense. I'm a Packers fan, as you can tell from my background. So the Packers run defense is not good. But I think to see a team be able to run the ball as well as the Eagles did, I think can give Eagles fans and Philadelphia much hope for just how far this team can go. Because when you look at that offense, the way they dominated the Packers, the thing is, it's not like they're one-dimensional. They can run the ball, they can pass the ball. And I think to see one of the biggest things we've seen from Jalen Hurts from year 2 to year 3 is just how dominant he is passing the ball. He throws insanely accurate passes. A couple examples last night. One sort of back shoulder throw. I think it was to Quez Watkins, I believe. Rasul Douglas was, guarding him, and it was just perfect timing, perfect communication. You can see the chemistry there, and just to see how dominant Jalen Hurts has become, now one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, could be at the top of the MVP conversation with how he's played. And so I want to take a look at just how much he's broken out from year 2 to year 3. So Eagles draft Jalen Hurts, comes in 2020, 52% completion percentage, 6 TDs, 4 interceptions, 77.6 passer rating. Not great. It's like, okay, was that a bad pick? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. 2021 gets a little bit better. 61% completion percentage, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and 87.2 passer rating. So you know what the Eagles do? They say, you know what? Jalen Hurts is progressing. Let's not give up on him too soon, which I think lots of teams in the NFL, can do at times. You want to see success very quickly. And as we've seen, many quarterbacks, the year 2 to year 3 jump can be, really massive, which we've seen from Jalen Hurts. So this year for Jalen Hurts, 67.3% completion percentage, almost 15% better than his first year. So far, 2,500 yards, about 17 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions, an insane touchdown to interception ratio, and then a passer rating of a 105.6. So just at passer rating, year 1, 77.6. Year 2, 87.2. And now year 3, 105.6. So because of Jalen Hurts' play, his ability, when you add that to all the weapons they now have on offense, A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders, and then you add in one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, it makes sense why this Eagles team has been able to play as well as they have. And right now, they are the 3rd best scoring offense in the NFL behind the Bills and the Chiefs. So it's really crazy and wild to see just how a team can go from being a pretty, average, solid team to the next year, being with the likes of the Bills and the Chiefs. And so right now with where the Eagles are, sitting at top of the NFC, they look like they are definitely the team to beat. And another crazy thing, the NFC East has been dominant this year. Did not see that happening. And right now, if the playoffs came, all NFC East teams would make the playoffs, which is just wild. The Cowboys, Giants, as well as the Commanders. There is one thing about this Eagles team when you look at last night, because I'm filming this on Monday after the game, but they did struggle against the Packers. The Packers offense has struggled, majority of the year. Haven't been able to get things going, unfortunately. And yesterday, it looked at first like the Eagles were going to run away with the game, 13-0, but then a couple things go the Packers' way. Aaron Rodgers throws a nice few passes, 14-13. Eagles keep rallying back. And this game stayed pretty close the majority of the day. Aaron Rodgers, of course, goes down with a rib injury. Jordan Love comes in, looks really, really good, which I am, for one, I'm excited about because I've been hoping that Jordan Love could potentially be the next QB in line for the Packers after, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. He looked really good last night. But the Eagles defense really struggled at times. And so for the Eagles right now, 9th best scoring defense in the NFL. But I think when you look at the landscape right now of the NFL, when you have teams like the Bills, like the Chiefs, who can just put up points in a hurry, I would much rather have one of the best scoring offenses in the NFL than the best scoring defenses. Obviously, it would be nice to have both, but most teams aren't exactly built like that. The Chiefs, are up there when it comes to scoring offenses. Their defense is ranked 16th. So when you have an offense that can be so explosive in a hurry, like we saw with the Eagles last night, and as we've seen a majority of the season, there's just no, they're never out of it. They always have that ability to come back quickly. And I think just from Jalen Hurts to see just how good he's gotten when it comes to passing the ball. Obviously, he's an insane, rushing threat, which really threatens defenses in many different ways, because when he can run out of there, you never know what could happen, which makes, teams stack more guys in the box to hopefully contain Jalen Hurts. When you do that, now he can really, pick you apart in the passing game. So it's been pretty cool to see just how good the Eagles have become, even though they hurt me last night with now the Packers' playoff chances pretty much in the toilet, unfortunately. But the Eagles have looked really good, and they look like one of the teams to be in the NFL. But I just wanted to talk about that. If you want to see more NFL content, feel free to subscribe. I'll be out with a couple more videos this week, so stay tuned. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.